Alright, what's going on, guys? We have MLB Playoff Baseball 2025. This is probably the most balanced the playoffs have been in a very long time. I have big slash high expectations for this postseason. I'm expecting a lot of close series, a lot of good games. So I'm going to give you guys my rundown of who I have and how many games per series. And then we'll see how I do once there's a winner of the World Series. But what's I had a side note? Oh God. Yeah, no teams above 100 wins. Everything kind of seems balanced. There's really no dominant certain team. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, playoffs start. Well, as I'm recording this, playoffs start tomorrow. But by the time it's posted, playoffs probably start today. And I don't know, postseason baseball, bro. Love postseason baseball. I'm a baseball guy. Play baseball. So I'm fucking hyped. I fucking love this shit. Yeah. So we'll start. I'll go AL Central up until I'll alternate. I'll start on the AL. So we got Tigers and Guardians. Tigers are hot. Tigers are hot. And Guardians are hot. Tigers can't seem to beat them. But I feel like the Tigers will get one. So give me the Guardians in 3. Let me write this down so I can go back to it. Otherwise I'll forget. 1 second, boys. 1 second. Guardians. 3 games. And then Red Sox, Yankees. Give me the Yankees in 3. I just think the Yankees have more. They have better hitters. All played in New York. Yeah. I think the Yankees. I mean the pitching, because you gotta think. Well, they got Fried. That's basically a free game. If Fried loses a game, that's not good. That's not good at all, actually. Fried is like a guaranteed win, so the Yankees are winning one for sure. But I just don't think that Boston has consistent enough hitters. They're fairly young. I think the atmosphere is going to get to, because they'll probably have Bello pitch. I think the atmosphere is going to get to those younger starter pitchers. But I do think they get one. Like I said, I expect a lot of close series. So if you guys pick up a tendency, that's because I believe there will be a tendency of a lot of series getting pushed out a decent length. It's not going to be. I don't expect a lot of 2-0s or a 4-1 series or a 3-1 series or a 4-1 series. I don't really expect that this year. I expect a lot of series to push it to the very end. So, give me the Yankees in 3. The Red Sox are there, but they just gotta, I'd say like 1 or 2 years. They're probably like 2 years away from really being a team that you gotta watch out for. Not saying that they're not now. I mean, they could easily win. I mean, it's postseason baseball. Anything can happen. But I think the Yankees can beat them, and I think they're just gonna be a little bit too much to handle for the Red Sox. Okay, let's go to the NL. We have Dodgers and Reds. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like the Dodgers can. Well, the Dodgers should go 2-0. But I have a funny feeling the Reds are going to win and steal a game. Because they're just a gritty, hard-nosed team. Like, they just don't give up. Their hitting is so streaky, which is why I feel like they're going to, like, I could see them stealing game 2. I could see them stealing, like, Dodgers will probably win handily game 1. The Reds, I feel like, are just going to steal game 2 for whatever reason. Dodgers will win in 3 pretty handily. So give me the Dodgers in 3. And then Padres Cubs. I mean, this series could go anyway. The Padres are a very good team. They just gotta, like, it's either their pitching is here and their hitting is here, or their hitting is here and their pitching is here. They haven't been able to balance it out, like, both being hot at the same time. As much as this sucks for me to say, I think the Cubs win. And I'm not going to lie, I'm also going to go 3 games. I think every series will go to 3. The only series I can see not going to 3, I think Red Sox Yankees are for sure going to 3. Cubs Padres will for sure go to 3. I could see the Guardians sweeping. I can see the Guardians going 2-0 against the Tigers, and I can see the Dodgers going 2-0 against the Reds. It depends what Reds team shows up. I feel like we'll get a glimpse of a Reds team that is going to be up and coming in the next few years, as long as they play their cards right. The Reds have they are on the right path. But I truly do believe the Reds can steal a game, and I can truly believe that the Tigers will steal a game. I mean, you gotta think Skubal's gonna fucking pitch better. Skubal's been struggling as of late, his last like 2 or 3 starts, letting up a lot of runs, for Skubal's standards at least. Kind of threw away the AL Cy Young, in my opinion. That's probably gonna go to Fried now. Yeah, give me the Cubs in 3. I think the Cubs win. But I would not be surprised if the Padres win in 3. That series out of the wild card round, I think that series is going to be the most fun to watch. Padres Cubs, I expect haymaker after haymaker. But I think the Cubs pitching is just going to be a little bit too much for the Padres pitching. I think they win the pitching battle, and 1 and 2 might get like a crazy out of hand and like scoring wise, and then game 3 it's gonna come down to, okay, let's lock in, it's gonna be probably a lower scoring game 3, I think, but could be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if the Padres pull it out and have to go to Milwaukee. So now we got Guardians Mariners. Mariners get the bye. That's hype. Mariners are, best team since 2001, I think I've seen. Good for baseball. Let's see, though. I'm not going to lie. I like the Guardians in 4. I think the Mariners win game 1. And I think the Guardians win 2, 3, and 4. And then they're on their way to the ALCS. I mean, the Guardians are one of those teams that just, like, whenever you count them out, they find a way to just, nope, we're still here. Mariners, like I was saying about the Reds, right direction. They need a couple more pieces. I mean, yes, they are the 2 seed, but I truly do believe that they need a couple more pieces and more playoff experience to take that next step. If the Mariners are a number 2 seed next year, totally different. I'd probably take the Mariners in 5. But because the Guardians are always there. They know what they got to do. They know how to handle the situation, the pressure, the atmosphere, like all that stuff. I'll take the Guardians in 4, but I would not be surprised if next year the Mariners are also a top 2 seed. And they go and put up a really good fight to make the ALCS. But yeah, I got the Guardians. Guardians in 4. I'll take the Guardians in 4 games. Let's see. Yankees, Blue Jays. This could be a very good series. I want to say either way I'm going Yankees here. I want to say Yankees in 5 or 4. And I'm going to say 5. Blue Jays are tough. Kind of up and down lately, but I don't know, that's tough. I kind of want to go Yankees in 4. I'll go Yankees in 5. Blue Jays are not going to go down without a fight, that is for sure. Kind of a streaky team, like I was saying, as of late. But they ended the last regular season game. They ended off really good, so hopefully they're able to. Hopefully the bye week doesn't affect them too much, and they pick up right where they left off with the regular season at that last game. But I do have Yankees in 5. I'm not a Yankees fan at all, but I believe in this Yankees team. And I sound like a everyday Yankees fan, but I do believe in this Yankees team. They were there last year. They know what they got to do to get there. And they kind of like ran through the AL for the most part, but then got smoked in the NL. Or in the World Series. Yeah, I like the Yankees. I think the pitching is just going to be too much for the Blue Jays. Springer will probably have a huge series, but I just think the Yankees are too much, pitching-wise. So I got Guardians, Yankees in the ALCS. And now we go to the NL, where I have the Dodgers, Phillies, which is going to be a fucking movie. If that happens, it's going to be a movie. But as much as I love Trey Turner and Bryce Harper, I have the Dodgers winning in 5. It's Kershaw farewell tour. I just think not necessarily the Phillies don't have as much to play for. The Phillies, don't get me wrong, if the Phillies win, I would be more than happy. I would be actually pretty ecstatic if the Phillies could beat the Dodgers. But I think the Dodgers win in 5. And it sucks, because I would really love the Phillies to win and, get some newish teams in the NL or in the championship series. But I have the Dodgers winning in 5. I think not even experience. It's gonna be close games. I do not expect any blowouts in this series. I just think it's gonna be, situational baseball, like situational moments, very minor. What seems like a minor mistake is gonna end up catching up in every game. What seems like a minor mistake, like base running errors or whatever, is going to catch up towards the end of the game, and it just depends on who's on the flip-flop side of it. So I have Dodgers in 5. But yet again, I feel like I was saying, this postseason just seems very balanced, and I truly believe the Phillies can win. Like, everything just seems so balanced, and I love it. Like, there's no one dominant team. Like last year, Dodgers. Okay, like last year, it's like, okay, if the Dodgers don't go to the World Series, there's an issue. Um, but yeah, I really do think this is a balanced series. And now, oh god, this this is what I truly believe. Like, there might be some bias in it. I'll say there's not. There might be some bias in it. But Cubs Brewers. I've never said that. The last time I've said the Brewers have a legit chance of making the World Series was back in 2011. We made it to the NLCS, and we lost in 6 to the Cardinals. This year, or in 2018, I didn't think we had a legit chance to make the World Series, although Yelich was the MVP. I didn't think we ever had a legit chance because I was so scared of the Dodgers. We ended up making it to go to 7, and then we lost at home in Game 7. Haunts me to this day. A Cubs-Brewers divisional series will feed families. It will feed families. It's going to be 50-50 attendance in Chicago, 50-50 attendance per team in Milwaukee. I'm not able to go to the divisional series. I'm going to the championship series if/when we make it. I need Milwaukee Nation to be loud. I need you guys to be loud. I truly think the Brewers win, and the Cubs aren't going to go down without a fight because the whole Craig Counsell departure thing, it's Cubs Brewers. You know, Cubs don't like us. We don't like the Cubs. We hate them. Give me the Brewers in 5. And so help me Jesus Murphy. If the Cubs win this series, I will never hear the end of it. I will never hear the end of it. So the Brewers need to win. I need Milwaukee Nation to be up the whole game. Don't sit down. You get there, you get your hot dog, you get your beer, you sit down, you finish your hot dog, drink your beer, go get another beer. You're standing. Don't care. You're standing. And I need that towel. Whether it's 6-0 Cubs, you cannot give up on this Spurs team. They are a hard-fought team. They never give up. I love it. The experience, not so much there. But they never give up. If the energy's in the building, they will come back from no matter what deficit. I've never been more comfortable with a Brewers team when we are down 6-0 in the 6th, 7th inning. I've never been like so relaxed, like, oh, we still got this. Never. Not with the 2018 team. Not with the 2011 team. Never. If we're down 6-0 in the 7th, my ass is still standing, waving that towel, pestering the opponents. Because this team, I truly do believe, whether they don't have the experience or not, they never give up. They have nothing to lose. Nothing. The Cubs, they have a little bit more to lose, but also not a whole lot to lose. They just don't want to lose to the Brewers. But this is our year. We got Euchre on our side. Plus, there's a little bit of personal shit for me on why the Brewers. This is the Brewers year. I don't really want to dive into. Give me the Brewers in 5. Brewers in 5. Would I be shocked if the Cubs won? No. And if the Brewers are going to lose this series, they're going to lose it in 4. But I don't think it's going to happen, and so help me Jesus Murphy Christ. Let the Brewers win in 5. I don't care. I mean, obviously I want them to win in 3, but let them win in 5, please. So now we got the ALCS. And then we got the NLCS. You got Yankees, Guardians. I think the Yankees repeat. And go back to the World Series. And I like Yankees in 6. I think the Yankees will win in 6. This is gonna if this does happen and it pans out the way I plan it, or I think it's gonna plan out, it will be a hell of a series. Like, I expect offense to be flying for both teams. I think the pitching goes out the window until Game 6. Or Game 5 and 6. I think the first 4 games are just going to be haymaker after haymaker getting thrown. But I do like the Yankees repeating and going back and winning the AL pennant. Yeah. I mean, it would be cool to see the Guardians go. But I just think the Yankees are going to be too much. And normally I have them choking. I don't know why. Like, normally I don't know what it is about this Yankees team. Really don't. Normally it's like, okay, yeah, Yankees are a 4 seed. They'll find a way to lose. Kind of like the Mets. Like, normally I'm like, oh, yeah, they'll find a way. They'll find a way to lose. But for whatever reason, I believe in this Yankees team. Back-to-back years, ending the season fairly strong. I just think the Yankees are going to be too much for teams. Would it be nice to see them get bounced in the first round? Yeah, it would. But I just don't see it happening. I think they go to the ALCS. I think they go back to the World Series for the 2nd straight year. And they win in Game 6. And now we have Brewers-Dodgers repeat of 2018. Haunts me to this day. The Brewers had a Game 7 in Milwaukee, and we lose the game, and I blame it on management. The managing in that game was terrible. Terrible. But we have Pat Murphy now. We have Pat Pancake Murphy. And you wanna know what? It's not gonna go to 7. All if the Brewers don't do shit in this postseason again. See, our issue is getting past the first round. Now that we have a bye, hey, we're already past the first round. Hey, woohoo. Let's change the fucking narrative about Milwaukee. They can get there, they can't win a series. Let's win a fucking series, and once we win one, let's get on one of those 12-game win streaks, alright? Let's go. Dodgers-Brewers. I think Brewers win in 6. We swept the Dodgers in the regular season. I think the Dodgers win 2. I think they win. If I was making like a very distinct microscoped guess, it would be Game 2. They'll win Game 2 and Game 3. And then it's all crew. It's all crew after that. There's no team that is deeper on the chart than the Brewers in this postseason. The Brewers are deep. The Brewers are the best team in baseball. Franchise record. We got Pat Murphy, second year. Yeah, the last year against the fucking shithead Mets didn't go as planned. But I think this is our year. We are going to get the NL pennant and get revenge on the Dodgers for knocking us out in 7. We're not going to go to 7. They won it in Milwaukee. They secured the pennant in 2018 in Milwaukee. Let's go to LA and do the same thing. Billion-dollar team versus small market team. Let's show them that you can play small ball. And then let's go make a movie. Moneyball V2. Brewers get it. Brewers in 6. And then Yankees Brewers. They started the season. These two teams started the season. How they're going to end it. Yankees Brewers 3-game series in New York. Brewers got smoked. But there hasn't been a team hotter since. Homer pick. Sure, call it a homer pick. Brewers might lose in the divisional series. They might. But I believe in this team. Might be a homer pick. Don't care. Spam the comments that I'm a homer. Don't care. I've never been more confident in a Milwaukee Brewers team than this season. I trust Pat Murphy to make the right calls. I trust Yelich to lead this young team. And there's no better time than right now for this team to be on the big stage and win it all. The Brewers need it more than the Yankees need it. So I have the Brewers winning in Game 7. For Brewers Nation and for Euchre. Euchre's on our side. It's going to be a hell of a series. If it's Yankees Brewers, I promise it will not fail. It will not fail. It's going to be a hell of a series. Punch after punch being thrown. Great pitching. You'll see great starters, great bullpens, good offense, great defense from the Brewers. Yankees, they really don't care about defense, which is also a reason I think the Brewers win Game 7. We are very fundamental. And guess what? No matter how much you pay people, fundamental baseball wins games. And when the stage is fucking bright, fundamental baseball is the best baseball. You don't need to be cute. You don't need to be fancy. Win the game. Move on. Yankees don't really have that great of a defense. Kind of spotty. The Brewers are very balanced. Probably the most balanced team in baseball. To be honest. Which is why we have 97 wins. Franchise record. And I think this is our year. And I think we win in 7. And I think it's going to be a crazy World Series. It's going to be a crazy postseason in general. If any of these teams that are not the Brewers, your team, best of luck to you. I just cheer for good baseball. Obviously, I want my team to win, but I'm used to heartbreaks. I'm a Wisconsin fan. I'm a Wisconsin sports fan, so I'm used to heartbreaks. Did it get any easier? No. Nope. But best of luck to your team, even you, Chicago. And let's just cheer for some good baseball, huh? Alright, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.